What promise convinces someone to leave their life behind in the middle of the day? Sunlit rural highway, an idle car pulled safely to the side. Last seen, 1:18 p.m. Trust, disappearance. She didn't disappear in panic. She didn't run. She stepped away from her life calmly, believing what she was told would protect her. A quiet county road, her car parked properly, personal items still inside. By 20 seconds, the truth settles in. Hannah Whitmore vanished without resistance. No struggle, no urgency, just a decision that erased her. He says they spoke briefly that afternoon. Says nothing felt unusual, but he can't explain why Hannah canceled her plans minutes later. Rose arrives as police tape goes up. She notices the driver's seat adjusted differently, not how Hannah ever drove. That detail stays off the report. First responder, Deputy Aaron Kline. He describes the scene as orderly. No fear, no chaos, the kind of calm that suggests persuasion. Search teams expand outward. Dogs stop short of the roadway, as if Hannah didn't leave alone. Friend, Megan Holloway. Megan admits Hannah had been waiting on an answer, something promised, something she believed would fix everything. Phone records show a midday call routed through a town Hannah never visited. No return call, no explanation. If Hannah trusted the promise enough to leave willingly, why was every trace of her future left behind? Stay because the promise wasn't the lie. The timing was. If she left by choice, why did her timeline stop mid-afternoon? Sunlit police parking lot. Evidence markers beside the car 1:18 p.m., 1:26 p.m. Controlled doubt. 8 minutes. That's the gap investigators can't fill. 8 minutes where Hannah Whitmore stopped behaving like herself. Traffic passing normally. Witnesses awake, alert. No one remembers seeing her walk away. Vehicle evidence review. Nothing stolen. Nothing overturned. But the seat position confirms something unsettling. She wasn't preparing to drive again. By the first minute, the tension tightens. Hannah didn't abandon the car. She paused, as if waiting for someone she expected to arrive. Statement. Noah Briggs. He insists their call ended cleanly. No argument. No urgency. Yet phone data shows Hannah stopped moving immediately after. But one detail didn't add up. Her phone didn't die. It was powered off deliberately. Deputy Aaron Kline, field note. He recalls a nearby business camera facing the road. Daylight footage. Clear angles. 3 hours later, the footage is reviewed. Cars pass. One slows briefly. Unidentified vehicle time match. No license plate captured. No official follow-up logged. The moment disappears into paperwork. By the halfway point, the emotional fracture deepens. Someone noticed Hannah and chose not to intervene. Rose Whitmore family statement. Rose presses investigators about the missing footage review. She's told it's non-essential. That answer doesn't match the timeline. If Hannah powered off her phone willingly, who was she trying to protect? And why did the evidence stop moving the same moment she did? Stay because the next discovery forces police to admit what they missed. In plain daylight. Why was the most important witness never interviewed? Daytime storefront camera frame paused on a passing vehicle. 1:24 p.m. Neglect, unease. The camera didn't lie. It showed a brief slowdown. And a woman standing exactly where Hannah's car was found. Missed witness. A delivery driver reported seeing Hannah speaking with someone. Not arguing. Listening. The report sat untouched. But one detail didn't add up. The person Hannah faced never approached the car. She walked toward them instead. Case status. No follow-up logged. Daylight. Clear view. Still ignored. If Hannah stepped away on her own, why was the only eyewitness quietly removed from the investigation? What message did she leave, without saying a word? Sunlit roadside with Hannah's abandoned belongings neatly placed in the car. 1:35 p.m. Shock, suspicion. Hannah's backpack was still in the car. Her water bottle untouched. Her sunglasses resting where she always left them. Evidence. Nothing taken, no wallet missing. No phone damage. No sign of struggle. By 30 seconds, the question hits. If she trusted someone enough to leave, why leave everything behind? Rose Whitmore, observations. Rose notices a folded note tucked under the seat. Plain paper. No handwriting. Only a single word visible. Wait. Detective Lucas Fenner. Field note. The note is photographed, logged, but offers no clarity. It's as if someone wanted her to pause and be seen. 2 hours later, visual cue investigators review traffic cameras again. The same slow-moving vehicle appears nearby. Still unidentified. She trusted a promise. She followed instructions. But who was guiding her? And why did everyone else fail to notice? The next detail reveals the first real clue that something was planned in daylight. Why did the person she trusted vanish from every record? Sunlit intersection, traffic passing, camera angle on empty sidewalk. 2:05 p.m., confusion alarm. By now, the search is methodical. Maps, phone pings, witness interviews, everything seems normal. But something feels off. Noah Briggs, timeline gap. Noah insists he saw her last near the small cafe. Timestamps don't match his story. There's a 7-minute window unaccounted for. Deputy Aaron Kline, observation. The daylight reveals footprints leading away from the car, but no matching shoe prints in the surrounding area. Hannah moved willingly, but someone else anticipated her steps. Everything looks ordinary except the details that don't exist. Megan mentions Hannah had been excited about meeting someone new that afternoon. Someone she trusted completely. But no records exist of that person's arrival. If Hannah believed in the promise, who orchestrated her path in broad daylight? And why does every trace of them vanish the moment she steps forward? Because the next discovery shifts suspicion closer to someone in her immediate circle. Who was watching her, while everyone else looked away? Sunlit County Park, empty bench near Hannah's usual walking route, 2:30 p.m. Tension unease. Hannah's movements were deliberate, every step measured, yet someone followed quietly unseen. Deputy Aaron Kline, field note. Footage shows a figure lingering in the background. Daylight, clear view. Still, no one identified them. Rose Whitmore, sister's account. Rose recalls Hannah mentioning a stranger in town. Not threatening, just persistent. Hannah paused near the park bench, looked back once, then moved forward confident but alone, or so it seemed. Unidentified contact. Phone records show a brief ping to a public phone line. No calls placed. No names attached. But one detail didn't add up. The line belonged to a business Hannah never visited. Yet her route passed directly by it. Intentionally? If she was being watched, why wasn't anyone else aware? And who made sure her trust led her exactly where they wanted? Who betrayed her trust and finally faced justice? Sunlit suburban street. Police vehicles parked. Investigators at work. 3:15 p.m. Resolution relief. The puzzle finally starts to make sense. Daylight revealed everything the darkness couldn't hide. Calculated movements, deliberate omissions, and a promise built to mislead. Hannah Whitmore wasn't lost. She had been carefully led by someone she trusted, someone close enough to manipulate her every step. Forensic review of the cameras, phone records, and footprints finally lines up. Noah Briggs' timeline matches the missing pieces. He was the one who orchestrated her vanishing. The promise she believed was a lie meant to isolate her in broad daylight. Rose insists the authorities act immediately. She points to inconsistencies others ignored. Her persistence ensures the truth comes to light. Hannah is found alive, restrained but unharmed. Briggs is arrested as evidence mounts beyond dispute. Justice is clear, full, and immediate. The family breathes again. The promise broken, the perpetrator punished. Hannah's life continues, her trust restored in those who fought for her truth. Every question answered. Every detail accounted for. Justice served in broad daylight, the way it should have been all along. For more gripping true crime stories, real-time mysteries, and daylight revelations, subscribe to The Veil of Secret and never miss a story that keeps you on the edge of your seat.